Hello and welcome back to my channel, Divine Libra Wisdom. I'm back again with the weekly check-in readings, and this one will be for Cancer. But before I get started, I'm going to get all my disclaimer things out of the way, and then we'll get right into the reading. So, if you are, new to the channel, thank you so much for tuning in. Make sure you subscribe to the channel so that you are aware when I drop new videos, which I have new videos coming soon. If you are returning to my channel, thank you so much for showing support and coming back. But if you haven't subscribed yet, definitely go ahead and do that so that you are also aware of when I drop new videos. Okay? As you listen along, make sure you like the video. Make sure you share the video with a friend who may enjoy it as well. Also, leave a comment down in the comment section. Let me know how the video resonated, if it did for you. And share how it resonated if you feel comfortable sharing. If not, you can just leave a comment in the comment section, like a cute emoji, and just to let me know that you're rocking with it. Okay. And again, subscribe. So that way you are up to date when I do new videos or make a new post in the community tab, whatever. You'll be aware of what I'm doing. Okay. If you hear noise in the background, I'll try to keep it to a minimum, but there is a little doggy in here who likes to make grumbles, who likes to snore when he's sleeping, and so, yeah. Outside noise, you may hear that as well. Can't help that, but I will try to keep it to a minimum and just kind of stop, and just let the noise kind of go on or dissipate, and then I can pick back up. All right. So without all that, if you need anything, it'll be in the description box. I forgot to mention that in the Libra reading. But yeah, if you've been around, you know exactly what to do. You'll see the information in the description box, like the decks that I'm using, how to book a personal reading with me, all those things. So yeah. Oh, and I've also forgot to mention this in the Libra reading, but if you have multiple placements, like, or if you have Libra or Taurus placements, make sure you check out those videos as well. There may be additional messages in there for you. All right, so we're going to go ahead and get started with the first tarot card. And the way that I do these readings is it's going to be the start of the month, start of the week, midweek, end of the week. Okay, and hopefully I didn't say that in the Libra reading, but yeah, I think y'all know, y'all get it. If it's a weekly reading, then obviously it would be like start of the week, middle of the week, end of the week. Okay. All right. So we're going to, and I did not, I said I was going to be on camera, but I'm not, obviously, as you can see the spread. I felt that it would be a lot better, just for you all to see the spread and it not be backwards. Also, I just didn't really feel like being on camera again. So, I'm just going to, follow my intuition on that. And so that's why you see the spread instead of me. So yeah. All right. So the first card out is the Hanged Woman. In the original tarot, it's the Hanged Man, of course. But this represents surrender, patience, pause, kind of looking at things from a different perspective or angle, letting go. Okay. So in the at the start of the week, you may need to do just that. There may be an emphasis on letting go, having patience with something, especially if it's something that's been frustrating you, Cancers. You may need to just give yourself some grace, give the situation grace, and just take some time and take a step back and just allow things to flow the way that they're flowing. Okay. And wait until you can make a move or you can do something about the situation, whatever it may be, and then make a move, and then do something about it. Because you can't, whenever things are out of your control, there's only so much that you can do. And so sometimes you just have to kind of be like, okay, I see what's happening. Let me just take a step back until I can do more, or I can do something else. All right. And so then we have the Two of Wands, and this is about planning, decision-making, potential, your ambition, stepping out of your comfort zone, and travel. Okay. And as you can see, you know, you have the two staffs kind of, or the two wands on the either side, and there's like a long road. Okay. So what this tells me is by midweek, you know, you may be having to do some planning, and it could be related to that hang woman energy where, you know, whatever the situation is that occurred or whatever decision you may need to make, now is the time, or you can kind of make a move by midweek. You can try to do something about the situation or do something, make a decision. Maybe you gave yourself some time to gather some information that you needed in order to make the decision. And you know, this could also be like getting out of your comfort zone. Maybe you're doing something differently. Maybe you have a different approach to something, and so now you can implement it because you took the time to research, you took the time to ask questions, seek support out. So now you know how to make, you know, your move. Okay. And so by the end of the week, we have Six of Swords, and this is all about moving on, transition, also travel. This is a travel card as well. And it's also about like embarking on a new journey. So even if it's not necessarily traveling for leisure, this could actually be like a move that you make, literally like moving into a new home, or you know, moving departments. If you know you're in a new or starting a new job, you could be, you know, moving departments if you're still at the same place, or just getting a pay raise or something like that. Okay. But let's get into the oracle portion. So the first oracle card we have out is Katesh. I believe that's how you pronounce it, but it's called Sacred Lust. And the way that it aligns with the Hanged Woman, I feel as though, you know, maybe you all, some of Cancer, some of you may have sensuality on your mind, pleasure on your mind. And so maybe, you know, at the start of the week, this could be something where you need to surrender, you know, to it. It could be like, you know, you've been so caught up or so rigid in a way, and Spirit is kind of asking you to like release, you know, in whatever way, shape, or form you do that. I don't want to get too in your business, okay? But, you know, pleasure is a part of life, and, you know, even though it says sacred lust, I think more so pleasure, not lust necessarily. But, you know, there's nothing wrong with having some lust, some pleasure, you know, as long as you know, don't go overboard with it, just like anything else, you know. But, you know, having taken pleasure in the things that you like, the things that you enjoy, you know, whether that be anything that you consume or anything that you indulge in, you know, you want to have discipline as well. But, you know, sometimes you need to take the opportunity to surrender to your wants, you know, your needs. And sometimes we can get caught up on trying to be perfect, that we sort of forget to indulge ourselves sometimes. Like, we'll do so much for other people that we forget ourselves. And I think that this is what Katesh represents. Is just, you know, allowing yourself to, you know, indulge, to have fun, to enjoy, you know what I mean? And not be so caught up or rigid or you know, just, you know what I mean? Like, kind of stuffy, if you will, like a stick in the mud. You may need to do something where, you know, you're able to kind of have some fun and, you know, do some things, you know what I mean? You know, go have sex if that's what you need to do, you know, or you can indulge by getting your favorite sweet treat, or, you know, taking a trip if it is travel related, you know, it could be that. So yeah, basically Spirit is saying, go have some fun, you know, whether it's adult fun, or, you know, just any type of leisure fun, you know, going shopping, you know, going to get, you know, again, your favorite sweet treat, favorite coffee, whatever. Go do something for you. Okay. Then we have Queen of Sheba, and it's Secrets Revealed. So this, I feel like again, with the like plan with how it aligns with the Two of Wands is secrets could be revealed to you as it pertains to your decision making or planning. Again, you may have needed like some information. You may have needed to reach out to certain people to kind of see something. Maybe ask other people, you know, who may be where you want to go, or especially if it's like traveling, maybe you are consulting a travel advisor, agent, or whatever, and they're, you know, kind of telling you what the deals are, what you know, people, or you're looking at different reviews on certain places, because I definitely get the 2 cards with the travel, yeah. And also, if you look at the Queen of Sheba card, there's a camel in the background there, so that could also signify travel as well. So yeah, some of you Cancers may be definitely getting ready to travel, and maybe you just needed, again, some information to kind of see, you know, what you want to do, where you want to go. And even with the Hanged Woman, maybe you needed to figure out how to even make the trip happen, you know, like how are you going to pay for it, that type of thing, or how can you get a better deal on accommodations or something like that. Okay. And so by the end of the week, you have Queen Mother Nanny, and this is liberation. And this is all about exactly what it says, like, you know, having that freedom to go do what you want to do, going to have fun, just being free, just being yourself. And if this is an actual literal move, like, you know, moving into a new house, moving into a different department at work, actually moving states or even overseas, it's something that brings liberation into your life. Like it's something that catapults you into that freedom that you've been craving. Okay, Cancers. So whatever this may be, take it as it resonates and put it, you know, how it fits into your life. But nonetheless, congratulations on, you know, figuring things out, as well as your trip that you may go on, or, you know, a move that you make, whatever the case may be. Congratulations. Okay. And so then we have your affirmation here, and it says, I have self-discipline. Again, that says, I have self-discipline. And so the way that this correlates, just try to remember during the week that you are disciplined, and that even though, you know, well, I don't even want to say that. I will say, do everything in moderation, but don't just completely deny yourself, sensualities, indulgences. You know, it's okay to do that. You know, you don't have to go overboard with it, but you can enjoy things. Okay, you don't have to be rigid. You don't have to be like, you don't have to be perfect. Okay, just be yourself and just do what you want to do. It's totally fine. You're grown. You're an adult. Anybody who's reading or listening to this video should be an adult. So, yeah. Do what you want. Okay? All right. So that was it for you, Cancers. Hopefully this resonated. Do all the things, and I will see you next week for your weekly check-in. All right. Bye.